God will show you what a false prophet is. He'll literally bring it to you and show it to you. He's showing us that so that we'll pray for these people, so that they'll build a relationship with Him, not to shame them and slander them. He wants us to love them unconditionally. Here's an example of what false prophecy and what a false prophet is. There's many different forms, and this is just one, so you can identify it and pray for this person. They'll watch what you post and repost and say, oh, God told me that you're struggling with this, something that you reposted, and assume that you're going through that and that God's telling them that because they saw what you reposted and assumed. But God didn't tell them that. They're just saying God told them that because of what they're seeing you repost. They don't realize that you're reposting it for other people to help other people. So they assumed and didn't go to God at all and said, oh, God told me you're struggling with this, when you're actually quite the opposite and you're doing wonderful and great. So it didn't make any sense. Why would someone come hit you up saying, oh, God told me you're struggling, when you're quite the opposite right now? You're basically flying and you're doing great. So it doesn't make sense for someone to hit you up telling you you're having a bad time, and that God's saying you're having a bad time. That wasn't from God. They're literally using what they see that you repost to say it's from God. That's false prophecy, and many baby Christians do that. Another example of false prophecy. Many new in Christ make this mistake, and I see it. And you can fix this mistake. If you have someone come up to you and say, hey, God told me that you used to be a drug addict, and obviously they're saying that because of how your teeth may look, but you've never used drugs a day in your life, that didn't come from God. Therefore, it's false prophecy, and they're going off of what they see and saying it's from God. That is one way how to identify false prophecy. There's a lot of ways how to identify it. But pray to God to give you discernment, and do not attack these people. Pray for them. That's why God's showing you it.